Pedro, yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. You just seem to suit that name for some reason. Mate, as well as being an important guy in the team, you know, making sure that the boys are always fit. And what other roles do you sort of have within the team?
My brief primarily is I'm the physio with the team. We also have another physio, Dennis, working with us, who's like a manual therapist. As far as a sense of adding to the unity of the team, there's a lot of banter. Someone said I'm quite loud in the team room, and I suppose on reflection I am. I don't know if I was like that when I initially started with the All Blacks, but now, you know, I'm quite happy to kind of throw out the start of some random conversation, hoping that someone will join us.
You're in charge of organising the Football Fantasy League. Boys love that to bits.
Yeah, we have fantasy football as an American football or gridiron started in the All Blacks in 2005. I think that was the thing I really brought to the team that year. Yes, we won the Lions series, and we had a Grand Slam tour that year, and it was Tana's last year. And to kind of, that was the thing when we stood up at the end of the year and said, you know, what do you bring to the team? That was what I brought, you know. And the in-house league is kind of with the young kids, particularly the Hurricanes. I don't know what it is. They all seem to be football fans. The Crusaders are too straight. They're not really interested, and they're more interested in kind of what's happening in Canterbury versus what's happening in the rest of the world. So basically, and golf. Conrad Smith is our commissioner, being the kind of legal potential mayor of Wellington in a few years' time, and I'm hoping to help them on that campaign, you know, in the future.
I haven't been invited into the league personally, but it does look like fun, and I'm sort of on the outskirts trying to poke my head in and get involved.
Yeah.
But
yeah, next year. I mean,
what does it take to get invited into the league?
You have to be selected as an All Black. 4 Tri-Nations, and you were injured. It's like you're the same bunch of blokes doing your best. So I'm really just there to listen and have a chat. I don't think the team environment isn't always the place that, you know, you get the good dirt, if you like, but, you know, a cup of coffee later in the week, or, you know, I'm pretty close to the players because I give a shit, excuse the language, I actually care. And that's not some deliberate thing, it's just I think I like people and I like you guys. So invariably in every sports team there's someone like me who's the listener, or not even a listener, the yapper.
How on earth do you stay in such good shape?
I think, you know, like some people drink diesel, you know, to kind of relax, and I exercise. Arnold movies are shown invariably every so often. It still inspires me to push tin and go for runs.
Starting to look guys like me look bad.
No, I don't think so. I think, yeah.
You are, mate. You got to work with me here.
Yeah.
Give me secrets.
No, I don't really have any secrets. Like, you know, there's a lot of people referring to me as chest at the moment, but
the chest, yeah.
The chest, but it's not because I do a lot of bench. It's just because it seems to be that they're just there. I can't take away from Brad Thorne. You know, the only thing Brad brings to the team is his chest, and his isn't as big as mine. So, really, I just have
don't
to
take that away from him. Is there anything in particular that stands out in your rugby career?
The one lesson I've learned in rugby is from our failure, if I want to call it that, at the World Cup in 2007, where, and you were there, Andy, so the reality is we prepared incredibly well. Things were going our way. The thing is, you can be the best prepared, and you can actually have a great team unity and a great team culture. And you walk on the park, anything can happen. And I think that was a good life lesson for me. And there was variables we couldn't control for potentially, and there's always going to be those variables in life, aren't there? So
that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's a game. Life's a game, and that's probably what I've learned from rugby.
Pedro, thanks very much, mate. I'm sure the boys are waiting for you back in the team room.
We've got stretcher size now, you know.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Andy.
Cheers.
See ya.